window place here. We're good Rippy out here, distracted driving. This is a really busy intersection. We're at 127. It's gonna take a while. There we go. Go ahead, buddy. He's waving at me. The seamless gutter guy. There's a veterinarian there. Big bull rack. Excuse the wind noises. Huge agricultural. Yeah, I had my windows down. There you go. I had my back window up. A honey wagon, a feed wagon, and chicken farms galore. I want to show you Carthagena, and I want to show the lay of the land here, because this is busy US 127. I'm like 100 miles from the ranch, and out in the middle of nowhere there's this big church. There's a bunch of big churches out here, and they tried to outbuild each other, the Lutherans and the Catholics. So this is a little souvenir store. It looks like Wisconsin. Whoops. I hit the rumble strip. I was saying, yeah, it just reminds me of Wisconsin back the other way. So that's a big steeple. I went through St. Henry. There's a Maria Stein. And we're going to go to Carthagena. It looks like it's out of a movie from a prison or something. I did a film here earlier, and when I got to, there's a big landfill right there. There's nothing on YouTube about this, really. Got my turn signal on, turning right to Carthagena. We went in on the bike last year, and I showed the dairy operation in the back. St. Charles Senior Living Center. And boom. There's some guy walking up the walkway. Cancel the signal. See, it looks kind of dry. Our corn's drying up. Maria Stein and St. Henry, all large churches. But this one's like mega scale, the world's largest. Someone the other day did, they said they had the largest one outside the city, a Catholic. But this is even way bigger than that, so I'm not sure how they're figuring anything. I mean, it's almost like they're going to drop you off back here to go to summer camp. So the workers have the scaffolding out here. There's probably 1,000 people or so buried in this cemetery. It's a city within itself. A bunch of new blue spruce trees, and it's in the middle of nowhere. I'll show. It shouldn't be too long. I'm gonna try to just drive around the front here and back around the back and then out the side. And we're going in this way off of 127. We went in. There's a little back road back here. So there's some new gold gilding on the cross. This is the main entrance. I'm doing a funny little. There's a newspaper thing back here. This Jaguar. Gigantic. You can see this thing for I don't know how many miles. Looks like they did some sandblasting. You're probably wondering why I'm back again. I erased my film I did here earlier today. This is a good angle. So we have the hurricane remnants coming in. And I remember the cemeteries posted no trespassing. They probably have to do that. People just take advantage of things. St. Charles Seminary. I like to be up there working on that. Right here's the cemetery part. And all the tombstones are the same size, basically set in rows. See them in there? A lot of veterans. The Germans from the settlement. There's New Bremen. There's all the Catholics buried out there. The groundskeepers are out there. Really fancy looking brick on it. This is a boiler room building for the heating and plumbing and all that. Then this looks like an old church that was the original one, and then they decided they got a big donation and built the big one. And that's like a cathedral, isn't it? I would bet money there's a big pipe organ in there. Pretty cool plants. The dairy farm in the back. Nice blue spruce. See, he's like, we need a bigger church. But here's the dairy operation. You can't tell a whole lot's going on there. There's some of the terracotta roof torn off over there. 4 silos. So that, no bigger than that farm looks. At one time, that was a big deal. They were raising their own food back here. Had their own cemetery. This is their newspaper called The Messenger. And the printing presses and all that. And the old folks home end of it, where they take care of each other. So I've never been out the side entrance. This is the newspaper they print, or whatever, the website even. 1,000-gallon propane tank there. So but you can see why I pulled over here. And pretty tuckered out been to the show. But yeah, kind of the best part's when you're coming from the driveway to... I'll show you how nice these farms are out here. Then you really think you're in Wisconsin. And we're on our way to Chickasaw from Carthagena. Put my window up so you don't have to hear all the wind. That guy's out there working hard. Pick a hotter part of the day to get that job done. Big semi route here. Camp Feeds, are they still in business? This is Carthagena. I don't even think you can get a gallon of milk here. Here's the farm. And I'm not going to flip the camera around to show much. Pretty good little power poles. Some big farms up here. Remember, they're a couple miles out here. Is that hay? It was double crop beans and wheat stubble. Maybe for dairy, for silage. Don't get a speeding ticket, Kelly. Okay. Bunch of weeds there. That's an old, kind of a German style. These big brick homes. But look at the one with the harvesters on the left. It looks like a corporation farm. Then he's got the ag bag with the silage in it. Or no, is that drainage? No, yeah, that's silage in that bag. Like a caterpillar. Huh? There you go, the Trump signs flying. Little German. Big old manure spreader. And a big piles of silage. Milking. Oh, yeah. A couple hundred head or something. Nice soybeans. Seed consultants are clear out here. So what's that, a cleaning crew in that van? But there's a church steeple over there. And just to show that how we're in the middle of farm country here. the lay of the land, so to speak. It's all agricultural. The population is the same as it was 100 years ago, if you research it. Because there's nothing here for the people. After they graduate, they leave. They still have kids, but there's nothing here for them. That's a lot of hard work. There's some dairy cattle in there. On a large scale. And they need milk if it's Christmas, Sunday, 7 days a week. It has to be done in the farming. So this is the town of Chickasaw here. I'm gonna go ahead and cut it off. And I don't think you can buy a gallon of milk here either. Or, you know, just pure agricultural land out here. And then there's that probably the largest Catholic church in the world out there in the middle of nowhere. Thanks for watching. Another veterinary. Buy some milk at the gas station, maybe. New COVID hours. Quick stop. That's it. Blinky Eye Town. Over towards the Indiana line, Western Ohio. Then here's a Catholic looking flower garden. Pretty. And a very nice farm here. Beautiful. Wow. Perfect. Clean as a pen. A chicken operation here, maybe. Turkeys, they raise everything out here. Ag country. Big ag. Thanks again.